So you may not know this, but RhinoShield actually sells lenses for their cases too, and they've even updated their mount system to be as simple as this. Bam! Now I can fit all my imaginary friends in one shot. So let's check it out.
It all starts with this, their new lens mount. This is the Note 9 model, but it's also available for the iPhones, Huawei P20, OnePlus 6, Samsung S9, and they all look a little different. For all the Android lovers out there, RhinoShield finally has you covered. The adapter is designed to fit perfectly into the respective SolidSuit cases thanks to the notch that's cut out exactly for it. Simply pop it in, and don't worry, it's lined in some foam so it doesn't scratch your devices, and it'll stay firmly in place once you place your phone inside. Since they have upgraded the mounts to be made of tough plastic, it won't wear as easily. And honestly, this is probably the slimmest and toughest lens case you can find for any of these devices. Of course, if you do decide to actually drop some real dough, the lenses are the real star of the show. The 0.6x wide angle and macro lens, along with the 0.62x 4K HD wide angle and macro lens as well. They may sound similar, but to simplify, if you're looking for a wider selfie, just go for the 0.6 wide. If you care about the perfect shot and willing to pay for it, the 4K HD wide is what you need. This time around, they've updated their mounting system too with their one twist wonder. Installing a lens can literally take less than a second.
As a comparison between both the lenses and the camera itself, this is the Galaxy Note 9 on the wide angle lens. So we're going to throw on the regular HD wide angle lens and see how that looks. Bam! This is the regular wide angle lens. You still get quite a bit of the environment around me. It's a much wider shot, which means more friends if you have any, like I don't. And that's generally the point of wide angle lens. At the same distance, you get a lot more of the shot. And with these RhinoShield lenses, you don't get as much distortion as those cheap clip-on lenses. And the mounting system is just that easy. Their HD 4K wide angle lens at a 0.62. Bam! This is the HD 4K wide angle lens, which just means a lot less distortion due to so much more glass. There shouldn't be any vignetting on the corners here, and yet you still get a pretty wide shot. Not as wide as the original 0.6, but 0.62 is still pretty wide. And you can still get at least like arm's length friends.
My favorite feature is when you're not using the lens mount doesn't get in the way of everyday usage. Like I said, the slimmest and toughest lens case around. It actually enhances the case's experience points by adding defense points for your actual camera lens. Although do keep in mind the lens may block some fingerprint readers and even camera flashes, so that may limit some nighttime shooting, but that goes for any lens attachment system.
So I think one of the best ways to show you the difference between these lenses is to lie awkwardly on this table. But the first one, the regular widest 0.6 wide angle lens. I'm gonna pop that on. You can see the distortion lines from the background, and you can probably see a lot more of me, albeit my bigger nose. With the HD wide angle lens, quick switch game, a little less wide, but a lot less distortion. That's the main difference you can see, especially if you check out the lines behind me. You can rewind and watch my big nose over and over again.
The lenses are built with an aluminum outer body, a smooth, cold metallic finish. These babies can take a beating just like their cases. Better yet, spin it open and reveal the hidden macro lens too. 2-in-1 is always a win-win. The same situation goes for the 4K HD wide angle lens too, albeit with a slightly less zoomed in macro lens. Mounting the macro lens is the same procedure, and it makes the whole setup even lighter and slimmer.
When it comes to a close-up shot, you can only get so close with the focusing distance of a regular camera, but throw in that macro lens. This is the HD wide angle lens. You can see that detail of my drop tests. But switching over to the regular wide angle lens macro, you can get even closer. So that's the main difference there. If you want that really close macro, the regular wide angle lens do that wider view. Damn, son. Savage.
When you're done shooting masterpieces or amateur films in your bedroom, pop the hard lens cover back on along with the rubber cover for the mount below. Both are easily removable when you need it, and better yet, use their included soft storage baggie to toss it into your pocket or bag. It keeps it scratch free and can double as a screen or lens wipe too. Doubly handy. As I mentioned earlier, the lens mount is just as useful as a lens protector too. It sticks out, doesn't get in the way of the camera, but it blocks it from direct impact. So that's the lineup. Whether you have the P20 with one of the fanciest cameras out there, the OnePlus 6 paired with this wicked SolidSuit combo, the S9 series with their surprisingly detailed SolidSuit print jobs, a classic black on black Note 9 combo, probably one of my favorite cameras to use, or the new iPhone XR with the one-hit wonder lens that's been rated as the best in its category. And don't feel left out if you have the mod series. It'll actually fit in that too, like I have for the iPhone XS Max. So whatever design, graphic, or device you have from RhinoShield, Their line of lenses are compatible for them all. Switching gears, I do want to do a quick shout out for their holiday bundles they've got going on this month. Starting off with their essential protection set for those who can't choose between the oh so tough SolidSuit Case or the RhinoShield mod to show off your iPhone's beauty. Well, this set includes both while saving about 15 to 20%, and that goes for all the other bundles as well. Of course, if you're not greedy, you can skip buying 2 cases and instead get my favorite screen protector, the Impact screen protector instead. Plus, with any of these bundles or the lenses we mentioned earlier, you can use my code AccessorizeMe and save an additional 10%. This is literally the best time to buy. But the next combo is the premium lens set. As we've covered in this whole video, this one comes with a SolidSuit case, a lens mount, and a lens of your choice. Everything to get you up and running for some extra wide selfies. This bundle is my favorite if you're into shooting photos and videos with your phone. Both the wide and 4K wide is available through this bundle. Remember, the regular wide if you just want more friends in your photo, but the 4K HD wide if you really want the best shot available. The color set is next, and this is for those who love to customize their case. This includes the super customizable crash guard, a whole set of rims to swap in and out, the mod NX with the clear back cover, and also a whole set of button colors to choose from. You can literally have a new case every other day. Finally, for you RhinoShield fanatics who love all things RhinoShield and want to share it with everyone, there's the super mega box. To summarize, it includes everything in the previous packages: SolidSuit case, crash guard, lens with the associated adapters, mod, rims, and button colors, and even their own lightning cable. A nice little extra for you fanboys. Now, if you did keep this all to yourself, you'd never run out of case options. Don't forget, even if you don't cop a bundle, use my code AccessorizeMe for an additional 10% off. The only question left is, what style of case are you getting? Comment down below.